Happy New Year, Nigeria. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunrise Daily. I'm Chamberlain, so yes, I know. I'm alone today, but then, not to worry. Well, actually, 2013 was a very interesting year in so many perspectives. A lot of people at different times spoke on different matters as it played out. And you know what? We did capture quite a number of them, which I'll be sharing with you all today on the program. It's almost a recurring decimal how people win and lose elections. Now, you all know that at the end of the day, most of them, recently, some say some of them end up at the election tribunal. It seems to be a scenario these days. This time, they had gone into an election to elect who was going to lead them in the next few years. When this election ended, or do I say when people thought it had ended and a winner had emerged, little did they know that it was just beginning. Yes, even though a video eventually emerged showing how they voted, how the votes were counted, but then you just may ask, how could it just be starting when it actually ended? Well, we were as curious as you were, and those were part of the question we asked them. Mr. Kapcha Manuju joins us this morning. He's a public affairs analyst and an economist. And thank you for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's start with this Governors Forum. Of course, one of the most recent matters also. Rivers State seems to be in the thick of things now. But we do know that after that meeting, different perspectives came forward. The group said, look, elections didn't hold. It was rigged. No, certain things didn't go the way it ought to be. We won't agree with this, and you have two groups laying claim to the same position. But we will have some material, video now, which shows what transpired in that meeting, which perhaps there's been a lot that has been said, so perhaps we'll just take a look at that now. So you will also see, and we'll comment on that in just a moment.
It was fair, it was democratic, and I've said that the President Governors Forum will work with the President, we work together as a team.
Any further discussion about Nigeria Governors Forum should be referred to me as the chairman of the Nigeria Government Forum as from today.
Those speeches marked the beginning of confusion over the election of the chairman of the Governors Forum. Uneasy was a word to describe the mood.
Ballot papers came from.
The election was said to be a sham by the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Gosri Akpabio. At a time when pressmen were locked out of the room during the election, a video recording made available to Channels TV showed that all the governors present took part in the voting process. The vote was then counted. One may wonder why the election among 35 men has generated so much controversy.
I can't imagine it in my life that anybody would come up to say that we would not conduct elections. This is my word of honor, and those of who know me know that never lie. There was a free and fair election, and the winner of that election was a bitch. If you don't want a nation for some reason, we can put a nation to place this way. But who won the nation to won?
In a clear demonstration of impunity and lack of respect for the country. Because I was made to understand that Nigeria was a laughing stock in the conference of the 50th anniversary of the African Union.
Barely 3 days after the election, it looks the storm from Mr. Amechi has just started to brew. The National Working Committee of the PDP set out to teach him some lessons.
The standing factor who does not believe in the supremacy of the party is not wish hunting. You have to believe in the leadership of the party or you get away.
Please, can you start counting? Can you count? DD?
Upside.
Inside. 9. Outside out. 7. What is the official? 11.
12, open shake me. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Oh, excellent. Well done, well done.
Okay. One, can I say Prt1 was his name?
Yes. Just repeat that.
Having seen that, juxtaposing with what you heard or read perhaps previously, what do you think now?
Nothing. I haven't seen that. It reminds me, I've seen political videos before where Nigerians, we've seen videos like this. It reminds me of the Abacha era political videos. So political videos are not new in Nigeria political theatrics. Abacha produced his own videos and we looked at it. The problem is we are being confused. We are being distracted from the real issue.
What is the real issue?
The real issue is we are talking about politics. Politics, as I said yesterday on a different channel, is the concentric planning, a constant cycle of concentric conspiracies. They never change. And the opposition have been able to conspire in a way to use the forum by playing to the emotions of disaffected PDP members, in this case, targeting the money in River State to play as if they are friendly, then get those PDP members to pretend as you saw in the Federal House of Reps.
How do you mean?
Well, what it is Jonathan emerged as president. But of course, there are some people within the Nigerian political frame who ethnically and tribally are not happy about his emergence. You saw that they organized and seized in a hostile manner the Federal House of Reps. They also threatened to make the country ungovernable. Now, the Governors Forum became another issue. Politics is about party. It's like a cult.
Okay, wait.
What you see are PDP members who have fallen out. Sometimes you don't have to agree with what the majority members of your party say. But because it's a consensus arrangement, you play with it. The problem is the PDP members are not yet playing politics. Now the PDP has realized that the opposition using things like Governors Forum are now undermining them. How? The Governors Forum is unknown to the Constitution. The Governors Forum is not a body recognized by the Constitution, but it is now being used by the opposition and disaffected PDP members. So let me help you. They are elected to rule in their states. They don't do that. The Governors Forum brings them to Abuja every day, so it becomes a distraction.
Okay,
it is in PDP's interest, let me say, to undermine the sustained existence of the Governors Forum as it is. So there is nothing wrong with what's going on. We have seen videos like this before during the Abacha era. Abacha produced this video, the traditional rulers they saw it, they were emotionally moved, but then that's political video. It has nothing to do with the truth about what we're discussing.
Do you think the Governors Forum elections held?
The Governors Forum elections, 35 gentlemen, they had elections. I was not there. You were not there.
Do you think it held?
Whether it held? Of course. the Governors Forum election held, and I've had several people announce themselves as champions and in the outcome. Governor Jang,
who do you think is the authentic?
Who do I think?
From what you've heard.
I cannot choose anybody, but from what I've seen, there are 19 gentlemen who went to the meeting called by Governor Jang. If a governor voted and cannot stand to defend his vote, then I don't think you should give him regard. So these people just waste time. As far as I'm concerned, the biggest number that I've seen right now is with Governor Jang. Now, Governor Mechi, it's a good politician, but not a good party man. And I believe those who targeting his friendship probably are looking at the resource base of River State.
Okay.
Amechi must be helped so that he is not destroyed by the opposition who want to use him.
All right. Well, you say the numbers are with Governor Jang, and
I believe the more Governor Jang keeps calling meeting, from what we know about fundamentals in our politics, his numbers will increase. You know that.
In that case, let's look at the second part of this video then.
The video you're showing me is the same as what Abacha produced. So
how is it the same as what Abacha produced? This is reality.
Were you there? Did you shoot that video? Did you shoot the Abacha video?
Okay.
Political videos have a reason. Now, what is the issue? The biggest political party in the country, the only national political party, is the PDP. The tribal reactions to democracy that you've seen in this regional place are not nationalistic. That's why you see Yes.
Did you wake up this morning?
I wake up every morning.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Did you take a bath?
I did.
You dressed up?
Of course.
Was I there?
You were in there.
Beautiful. If you produce a video of you taking a bath and dressing up, would I doubt it?
There will be a social home video. If it's a political video, there could be some instrumentation.
Is a video manipulated?
Well, Abacha did the same thing with the same videos we have seen before. Most of the Obas who were called by Abacha expressed emotion.
The question is,
what I'm trying to help you
does this video change the truth? Does it tell the truth?
The video does not change the truth. The PDP has an intention to win the 2015 election. The PDP now knows that the ganging up of those who lost at the attempt to win the presidential election, they now want to create an alternative presidency using the Governors Forum. Now, this is what the PDP is actually against. Today is our supposedly democracy day. All those who care about our democracy should see what we're talking about. The PDP's intention in trying to say they will have their say, it's of course being seen by their own formation of their own faction, as you call it.
I'd like us to look at the second part of this video. So perhaps you will tell us if you think that the emotions, the words, the body language of everyone there was also manipulated and produced in that. Just a moment.
I understand the politics.
Hold on.
The video don't move me.
Let's look at this.